Okay, so this is the camper van made out of a 2005 GMC Town & Country. It's got everything we need to stay for extended periods. The bed is a twin size steel frame bed. It's not a cot, it's actually a full steel frame bed with a 4-inch mattress with memory foam on top. I think that cost $174. Normal size pillows. I've got some extra things in here, like the propane heater. I've got sort of duplicates of a lot of the systems. Right now I've got our little boats. These are little pack boats with paddles and everything. So we've got some, entertainment things that we don't necessarily need. But we've got the simplest possible toilet, pluggable loo, with all the chemicals and everything we need inside. We also have a surround for this. This is the shower. The shower is a sit-down shower that we can be used inside, so we don't need to go outside at all. Instead of a fridge, use a cooler. Our eating habits are very simple. This is good for up to a week. I put some snow in it this year and had it go about 8 days with my food in it, and so this lasted quite a while. We saved some energy there. Got a 1.5 gallon container of water. This is just some freeze-dried food, but it's got all my plates and everything. We have like the fold-up camping type dishware, and can openers and things like our dish soap and everything in here. All of our sort of eating needs in that bag. There's an additional cooler up front for our day stuff. We've got a little cooler here. I can keep whatever we're eating shortly, so I want to stop and get out the big cooler. Of course, there's a little cup holder there. Some extra power outlets. I've got additional these little folding coolers. I'm using one of them just for basically a ton of paper towels and emergency kit, and things like handy wipes and little bags and things like that. Stuff that we just need to kind of grab, and forks and spoons and stuff too, if we just want to have a quick little bite to eat. And I've got several of those, so we have room for more food. Got a couple more of these foldable, collapsible coolers. Up in the front here, all the tools are underneath. So there's a little tool bag, and then we got the things I need to get to most often there. Some extra little goodies up front, like a inverter, kind of things that we might need while we're driving. Plug-in type things, USB connections. And again, some more over here in the door. Some more quick tools. I got an extra light. Have these tons of lighting. I have these super bright LED lights. Run on AAAs and AA's. Some of the things I need most often are up there. Little tiny tools and knives and things. Everything in the cabin is accessible really quickly. When I travel, I just put this down on the floor here and it fits perfectly. There's very little room for any extra clearance. I used every inch of space. So in here I've got clothes for a week, and our curtains go in here. The curtains just clip up onto the onto this finish up here, and so it's super quick. Just pull it across. Got some little clips that just fit right perfectly in there. Put one across here, so we have the full front area closed off, and clip them across. I've got a little silvery type thing I can put on any of the sides if there's sun coming in. We don't want the heat and the sun coming from that side. Those pop right into the back. The bed is perfectly comfortable for the two of us. Really comfortable bed, actually. I'm really happy with the bed. So the centerpiece of the whole thing. I've also got, I got an extra coat and, my little sun hat and all the various things I need, extra gloves and things like that. And room for one other person's clothes in here too. Enough clothes for a week. So everything is super quickly accessible, things that we need to get inside. Here's all the electronics and sort of like light power stuff, USB stuff, and cables. I have sort of the entertainment electronics also, things like little radios. Tons of power. So we got a lot of these. I've got this little 60-watt solar panel that unfolds. This is powerful enough to power my laptops. Great little solar panel. And then a couple other little solar devices with 2300 amp hour batteries. These little type things that has power, and we've got a bunch of 20,000 amp hour, 20,000 amp hour, 23,000 amp hour batteries in there to run, things like those things actually run the laptops, and also all the USB devices. And we have USB chargers and DC chargers and all kind of stuff for anything electrical powered. So that's all right there, easily accessible. Underneath here, we also have a 100 amp hour battery. It's probably not going to be visible too much, but that's a 100 amp hour battery. And I've got all sorts of AC power too. So we have a 1,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. It'll run all of our computer stuff. And if we want to put a microwave or something like that in here, we can. For lighting, I've just got a bunch of these things. These things are just so bright. They're fantastic. And they get a little hook, so just pop them anywhere in the room, and you can adjust swivel as you need. Of course, you have the interior lights too. Lots of little things. I've got all the stuff that I will use, things like headphones and some little AC plugs for the DC power source. I have another DC power source back here. I keep a smoke alarm and a carbon monoxide detector also. More lights over here, little tissues and things like that. Also got some entertainment stuff, little radio, and I've got this little thermometer that lets me know what the high and low temps were over any period until I reset it. I got some mirrors and things too, so we can just look around. It all just attaches. Little light here, so plenty of lighting no matter where we are. You just kind of grab it. The shower contains all of our hand washing stuff too. So I've got a quick little thing I can use for washing dishes or washing hands off. It's a pressurized pump. This thing works great and it's directional. You can set it for anything from a mist to a really fine stream. Makes a good little spray. It doesn't use too much water. There's a 5-gallon tank in here. I've also got a sun shower, which gets us a good way towards getting a warm shower. As a 5-gallon container. Basically, just sit this out, and it'll get you not really to hot water, but we've got a little water heater, a bucket water heater that we can plug into the sine inverter. Got all my toiletries and things in there. We've got a couple basins here, 2 little metal basins, which of course we can put on the heater if we need. We've got a couple propane heaters, various things. There's a little shower curtain in here that comes up, and basically attach it here, here, and here. I've got some little shock-corded carabiners. That comes up and around, and inside here there is a shower head. This is one of these little USB rechargeable shower heads. Shower curtain. The shower curtain is a 100-gallon garbage bag. It was the lightest and simplest thing that we found to put an enclosure around this. And so there's also in here a little stool. So you sit in the stool. Plenty of room in there to sit down. You have to take a sit-down shower inside, but we have another outdoor shower too. Sit down and put the curtain up and go to town. And 5-gallon enclosure, that's enough for about two showers for us. And of course we have a basin so we can carry the water and it doesn't get anywhere. Between that and the shower curtain, we're good. I've also got a couple of these, so if we're stuck inside, you can fit 2 of these and sit comfortably and lean back. And plenty of clearance, not touching my head at all. And we can also lie side by side this way, and we've got a nice reclining position. So that's very simple. We don't need to adjust anything. We don't need to set the bed down. The storage space under the bed is perfect for everything we need. On this side, under the bed, this is sort of stuff I don't need to get to. We have a very large tent, very nice, good quality tent. Sleeping bags. I have some really good quality sleeping bags and some other things so we can support other sleepers. The kids, actually, we can put this stuff on top here, and a couple of these pads. I have some pads here, and these are, little self-inflating pads. Nice, good quality pads. With two of them, we can put one child here, and you take one of those plastic containers, and it fits perfectly in here, and that makes a surface that we can put the pads on, and we can fit another child here. So you can sleep 4 as it is, and actually have enough sleep area for another 4 or 5 people. And in here also, now normally this is just for storage while we're traveling with some fun stuff. Also got a pull-out table. Just pull it out, pop it out. So if I want to have a table, we've got chairs here. Got some chairs. Just a quick, pop that open and they unfold. You can sit down. And also, back here, all the outdoor stuff we make accessible through the back. So, here. We got everything we need accessible when we stop to do the camping type stuff or the outdoor type stuff. So this is an outdoor shower. You've seen these, you open them up and they pop out, and you've got a enclosed shower or bathroom stall. And then this thing, one of my favorite things here, is one of the outdoor showers. It comes with a huge propane stove. I think it holds, it's either 3 or 5 gallons of water. So we have another bit of storage on top of the 5 gallons up there. Put the water in here. It's a big steel canister with a pump, kind of like a sprayer pump, but with a shower head on it, and propane stove, so that you can heat up the propane, and heats up the shower. And inside here, that means you have a nice, completely self-contained, heated shower that doesn't require any AC power or anything like that, that you can take outside. So if you want to have a nice stand-up shower, I suppose if we go camping, that's going to be the most popular option. And of course, we can just grab the table from here too if we want. That just opens up and pops out very, very quickly. You can get this at Walmart for like 20 bucks. And so just pop it out. The table comes out like that. You've got legs that are adjustable height. So that's really, really quick and simple. And all the rest of our things, I've fire stuff, things that I can make fires with. We have some more chairs here. So these just pop right out. That's what I have up front also. So we have seating for 4. Plus I have a bunch of other little camp stools, that super subcompact camp stools, but these are the kind of chairs just pop open with backs, so we have nice back support. So we have seating for 4 around the table, or if we want to do some work and sit outside. I've also got all of my hammock stuff. This is a hammock stand. If you've seen some of my other videos, I have a little hammock stand that I made, so I can put that out in the ground, tie one either to here and a tree, or between 2 trees, of course. But I don't need any trees at all. I can use that stand, put the one over there, and have a hammock set up without having to have any trees around at all. And then this other stuff, this is part of the hammock stand right here. You can see the battery in there, 100 amp hour, and it's all of our electric power stuff. So here I've got everything related to sort of fire and camping. Have several different cook stoves in here, for heating up little dehydrated meals. Have like the small type things, some pots. I have a propane one. I have the little hard fuel type, and a bunch of propane. I've got a charcoal grill, a little tiny temporary charcoal grill. Down the bottom here is fire logs. This is sort of a bag of bags. I got some extra backpacks and all of our extra. I have main garbage bags up front, but all sorts of extra garbage bags and things in here. This is various camping things. There's some walkie-talkies and bug protection, things like mosquito coils, sewing kit, stuff like that. I've got my little slingshot play and a bunch of other little fun things for the kids to do. We got a telescope and cards and little flying discs and things like that for that fun. I've also got a lot of the bigger tools in here. I've got a crowbar and a folding shovel and a smaller tiny shovel. And this is a bag that goes on top of the car. It's a totally waterproof bag, 19 cubic feet of space in there. So if we end up having too much stuff, we can put that on top of the car. And that gives us the space we need to store things. So that's some camping stuff, outdoor type fun stuff. And then in this other one, basically everything else, there's some more containers. The containers that I don't need so often in here, I have something like a stove, little DC stove. We don't cook much. You can see the big tent, the nice tent, and the sleeping bags in there. I've got this little, it's actually an oven. The fan will come out later. A whole bunch of extra water, have an extra solar shower, all sorts of extra little useful things. Actually have an extra shower head in there in case we have any problem with the one. To me, having the shower is very important. And here, in case we go to the beach, we've got a sunshade. We've also got several really good tarps so we can make an awning. They attach perfectly to the roof. A hammock, got extra shoes. These little things, they're called survival bags. I use those to sleep outside with my hammock, so much smaller than having an underquilt, and made some videos about that, underquilt, so on. And things like extra straps. I've got extra bags, all sorts of extra things that are necessary. Some extra uses like camp seats. That's basically it. That's the majority. Oh, a little tent. This is a cheaper tent, so we stop somewhere. We want to sit by the fire without really putting wear and tear on the really good tent. These things cost, $30 or something. We can sit in those. These are bug shelter for at night, so we don't have to sit in the vehicle all the time. So we have all sorts of outdoor things that we can do and be in. So when we get someplace, we're not just stuck in the car, but we don't need to be anywhere. Now this is just a town and country. Nothing special about the vehicle. To travel, what we do is it's really simple. The bed pulls right out. See, it just pulls right up, and it folds in half. So you just release that, and the bed folds in half. I just pull that straight out, fold it in half. Takes 30 seconds or so to fold it. You just pull the mattress out, put it on one side, fold it out. And that fits basically perfectly straight up and down in here, and all of the other bins that are in here just stack up. These are the stow and go seats. You pull these out, and it takes literally 5 seconds. You pull those seats out, and I've got the bed on it right now. You pull those seats out. I'll do it here. And they pull right up. Literally takes a couple seconds to pull those back, and we've got seating capacity for 4. And that's basically all we need. It's everything that we're going to take. So we have seating capacity for 4 or for adult, and you can drive 4 adults in this comfortably. We have seating capacity for our needs for adult and 2 kids, and also sleeping capacity inside without having to open anything up. We put this stuff up on the roof, pull that out, and we've got 2 more sleeping spots here, so 4 comfortably. And with the tents and everything else that we've got in here and all the snacks we got, and also the hammocks, we've got plenty of room. I've got another hammock down here, and interestingly for a child, it's possible. I've done it. You can put a hammock, small hammock, going from here to the front using the roof racks, and you got actually another seat inside. So it is possible to sleep 5 in here. A little awkward, but the way it is now, it's not awkward at all. In the night this comes up, we need to use the bathroom inside instead of out in the outhouse. It's all usable right here. You put the seat up, and there's plenty of space. So you have that shower surround too. And I got a propane heater. I keep a propane canister. I don't think we need that. We have this thing crazy insulated. So, and we have all sorts of extra, sleeping bags and stuff. So, for the most part, this is going to be our area to store things that maybe are not essential, fun things to do for the trip. That's it. It works. Works very comfortably. I've also got a 100-watt solar panel, super thin, flexible solar panel with attachment points that go on the roof rack. So we can even have it on while we're driving if we want to charge the power. I've got a charger in here and a solar controller. There's also a AC controller, so we go to shore power, we can charge all this stuff up. That's basically it. Really comfortable, don't need to change anything. The bed and all the seating arrangements are just super comfy. Plenty of space. It's really the bed and this particular setup that makes all of this possible, because we can fit everything underneath, and instead of having to have a whole futon, which isn't as comfortable and doesn't have nearly as much storage, you can get everything we need inside the vehicle. And then when it's time to travel with other people, if we want to go somewhere and pick some people up, which is actually a big part of what we do, we can go away in this, fold the bed back, everything just stacks up beautifully, and it takes about 5 minutes, and we have comfortable, safe transport for 4 people. That's it. That's our camper van, our minivan camper with shower and bathroom and all sorts of amenities. The outdoor shower and outdoor, areas. We have the seats and the table and everything we need. We have the indoor comforts of, the recliner and the sit-up seats with seat backs and nice bed. Everything just works really well, and plus all of our sort of fun stuff and things to do when we get places. So, and power out the wazoo, and with the solar panel, the only thing that we really need power for, and we do this at home, we don't really have a TV we watch on laptops, so we have plenty of power for the laptops in several ways, from the solar panel that goes on the roof, from the solar panel that folds out and either goes in the window or outside, and tons and tons of battery power, and of course DC power, and so we have backups of everything. I also have AC heaters, which is really our preferred way of doing things. We have that little propane heater just as a backup. It's really cold. The thing's got an oxygen shut off, if it doesn't have oxygen. And you can really, inside this little tiny space, you can keep the windows really well ventilated, well open in the front. Put this thing on and you have plenty of heat. It's also got a auto shut off, tip off, tip over, shut off. And I've got AC heaters, little 200-watt electrical heaters, a 150 watt one and a 200 watt one that we can hook to the power, and those actually will go all night just on the 100 amp hour battery that's under there. So tons and tons of power options, tons and tons of comfort options. We don't need to run a refrigerator. This will hold more food than we need to go for any amount of time that we want to spend in here. And of course we just drive away, and it doesn't look at all like a camper. When this thing is on the road, you can't even see it. As a camper, it doesn't look, just looks like a vehicle. So it's not at all a problem to just take this out, and we can pretty much boondock anywhere. We can stop anywhere without really drawing attention to ourselves. And when the curtains are up, we can see absolutely nothing inside. And if we have to move, we don't have anything to take down. We just drive away, and you can move around between the cab. And seating also, if we have some people with us, we have some more reading area and stuff, so if we're stuck in a storm, we can still seat comfortably without taking anything down, just using the backrests. We can comfortably seat 4 people, so we can be reading and doing things in here, even if the weather's bad. And that's it. Oh, and the cost for all of this, with everything, the vehicle had 80,000 miles on when I got on. It's beautiful condition. Everything works perfectly. Really nice, clean condition. Looks like it was taken care of perfectly. It had new tires on it. That with title and tags was just over 6,000, and the items in there, maybe a little over $1,000 worth of items inside. Everything's really inexpensive. So I can make videos on any of these if you're interested in how the shower works. It's a perfectly functional, comfortable, usable system. that can be, the other side of this is I can take this apart and use it as a vehicle for something else. We can travel 7 people in here. I can take this camper apart in less than 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and I basically just take all the stuff out, fold the bed up, and take all the boxes out, and we're done. We got, just put it in the garage, and we got a regular vehicle. So really, really fantastic. I'm a musician. I can, use it to load equipment and stuff too. There's no specialty use, designated for this. And also, because it's such a small vehicle, it gets really fantastic gas mileage compared to camper, a dedicated camper van, an RV type vehicle. You're not carrying around all the extra weight of all those systems. You can choose how much, and what things you want in there at any point if you want to change any of those things out. Or if I, want to get another vehicle, I don't have to get another camper. I just get something like this that has a little over 8 feet length in the back. The stow-and-go seating is what makes all this possible. You just push everything down and get a flat surface. So I really like this GMC. Really great vehicle for what we did here. And that's it.